master.
Batgirl. I saw a Batgirl. I saw a Batgirl yesterday. What's wrong with that? Cue us up, 6. Ram.
Lord, I need some damn black, oil black for my forehead.
I need one for my nose.
I'm so shiny.
I'm so way there.
Ram.
Roxanne, Roxanne.
Can you say
Roxanne, Roxanne.
Yeah.
Roxanne, Roxanne. Roxanne, Roxanne.
I had to burp. Sorry. Good afternoon, y'all. You are listening to Roxanne Roxanne. I am your hostess with the mostest, Roxanne. I feel free. I feel free. I got my partners in crime, 6-star born. What's good, 60 Poo? I got my baby Mata, Mila Machinko. Excuse me. Hip hop soul singer, Mila Machinko in the building.
Hey, Roxy.
Ram.
I'm over here doing it for the gram.
Do it for the gram, girl.
Not
Today,
for the gram.
now, Thought Prime. Not. Not on my watch. Today's topic. I really can't hear myself on my microphone for some strange reason.
I can hear you.
So,
I can hear you.
today's topic is coined Blaze Up. And with that said, we have international reggae superstar, writer, and producer Ricky Blaze in the building. Ricky Blaze will be joining us during Roxanne's Roundtable, and I want to know how someone so young can write such great music. Like, told you, you're so young. What do you know?
What do you know, right?
What you know about that, Ricky Blaze? He's not here yet. He should be arriving soon, so stay tuned for a little R&R, Roxanne's Roundtable. Wow. Just want to do our little acknowledgments first and foremost. Shout out to the players at Rucker Park in Harlem this past week. I want to thank you, Frazier. Our accuser thank you, Frazier, for showing us a tremendous amount of love. This is my first time, believe it or not, at the Rucker Park, and all these years in my grown-ass age, even though y'all know I'm 25, but it was great, and I'll be back this week. Booyah! I want to send a special RIP to Hussein Fatal of the Outlaws. He passed on, right?
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
So
Rest in peace, Hussein.
One thing I did hear about, I was about to send her RIP out to Miss Melody, but I didn't realize she died 3 years ago.
But it
I
is the
didn't get that memo.
anniversary
It's the
of
anniversary.
her passing.
And I went ape thinking that I got the news first and that I wanted to just post it on everything. I had to take everything down. Like the real doofus I am. R.I.P. to the Eric Garner. Of course, it's from Staten Island. His family just reached a settlement with the city for $5.9 million.
I would have held out for the 75.
Okay.
I would have. But then if they held out, I don't know. I don't even think New York City has $75 million.
So they still haven't given me my raise yet, but we're not going to go there.
And they'd have to raise like the token fare to
OSA,
like $3.
organizational staff analyst, and de Blasio. Can I get my retro so I can claim 10 and get all my money? You dig? I want to also send a special RIP to Sandra Bland. Seems like the nonsense never ends.
Oh, wow. That is a very interesting story that we have here, but I do want to say, like, in regards to that, like,
R.I.P.
I mean,
Definitely.
it's my question is, are we just gonna sit back and just let them say, oh yeah, she just hung herself in the I mean, are we gonna stand for that, or are we going to be like, that's bullshit, y'all are some murdering motherfuckers, and we know that's what y'all do,
And you guys
let's not act like we
know
don't know.
Sandra Bland is not the only black woman who died while in police custody this week.
This week, Mila?
This week alone. Not only was there Sandra Bland, there was the young lady Kimberly Randall King, 21-year-old mother of 2 children.
I think I did see that.
Arrested in St. Louis for traffic warrants. Hours later found dead in her holding cell.
So the same scenario, that's what you're implying.
Same thing. In addition, there was 18-year-old Alabama woman, Kendra Chapman.
I think I heard about her.
Who was booked in jail for taking someone's cell phone. Was found dead in her jail cell hours later.
These other 2 incidences, or murders took place this very week.
This same week.
So police are on a mission with no permission.
Terrorizing and murdering black women.
So now they've moved on from killing black men to now the women. So black men, what y'all gonna do?
I don't know, black men.
What y'all gonna do, black men?
Silent about all of these women and their deaths, and the silence is deafening. Just know, Black Lives Matter. We see you
all day.
We see you. We see you. We hear your silence.
Can we just have a moment of silence for the three ladies, please? Word up. R.I.P. That's bananas. So that means I gotta not only tell my black boys at home to, you know, walk with your hands up and, you know, keep your hands in the air like you just don't care so they don't think you're reaching for a pic or a cell phone or a wallet, but I gotta watch myself too, huh?
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Wow. Do you guys believe in no justice, no peace?
Nah.
I think that's a farce.
I don't get it. I mean,
I can't
why?
walk around
because people
screaming
say
that.
no justice, no peace, and we still haven't gotten justice, and we've still been peaceful. So it's like, don't lie. You know what I mean?
Wow, I'm already feeling a little semi-bummed out.
I believe that it would work. I just don't believe that we believe it.
No, black people are non-violent when it comes, unless they're dealing with each other. Then they got all the heart in the world. They want to.
That part is very annoying.
Shoot each other up or fight each other. Or I'm gonna smack that motherfucker in the face and all this talk.
Well, you know, that's all part
like,
parcel. You know, being taught by, you know, generation after generation of systemic oppression, and you know, it definitely teaches you to value your life less. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna say that you're altogether wrong, but that's a symptom of this society as well.
But where does it start? Where does it all start? I'm not gonna tell. I mean, don't get me wrong. I tell my kids to try not to. We'll save that part for Periscope, perhaps. But no. But I mean, you wanna know what? Mila and Six, the Roxanne show. Don't get me wrong. As people, our viewers, you can check our website out on www.roxanne. What is it? Rocks. And you'll see an array of shows, or Roxanne TV on YouTube. You see an array of shows, different topics. I'm really for the community. But there are a lot of things that I don't go as hard as I'd like. You know what I'm saying? Just out of being politically correct, even though this is the platform, this station here, me doing what I do on internet radio station, I have more leeway to spit that ish. But then, I don't know. I feel like I might flip out.
What does you feel like what? So are you talking about to us, about us, to society at large?
To us, about us, regarding society around, regarding the oppressors, regarding just us. But one thing I have to continuously stress is black people. First of all, we need to start loving ourselves more. We need to start loving each other more. And we need to start keeping our money in our damn community. In our community. Stop killing each other, yo.
You know, we have to stop pretending like money is not important. You know what I mean? We have to stop.
I ain't never said that.
We have to stop. I mean, you know, and don't get me wrong. Our freedom is what, you know, is ultimate. It's the ultimate goal. Peace,
right.
And the ability to live, you know, as free people is the goal. Money is the means. Frankly,
and money is mean.
You know, and a huge thing that we need to learn how to, you know, address in our community is our economic sustainability within our community and our economic intelligence within our, you know, obviously it starts at home first. It starts with individuals and families.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's the number one thing that, and don't get it wrong, we are attacked on those levels too. We could get into the, you know, how economic oppression is another, you know, huge arm of the system, you know, systemic oppression in our community. But, you know, let's just stop acting like that's not a conversation that needs to, you know, that needs to be had.
You want to know what Six raised a very interesting point earlier this week, and this was regarding Chicago, like how the death rates. We all know what's going on in Chicago.
Yeah,
Six, what did you say earlier this week regarding the whole waterfront area? The
it's the Great Lakes, the last great freshwater source like left on the planet, and they want that area, that territory is going to be very important in the next few years as, you know, water resources diminish. So, you know, that's why you just
and who occupied that area?
Listen, they just showed that
who occupied that area?
Black. But they just showed that the American government, along with one of those Mexican drug cartels, just pumped purposely. They let them pump 80% of the cocaine into Chicago. Purposely, and it's been proven now. It's a fact.
And that's an old tried and true tactic.
That's an old.
Yes,
right.
it is.
And you know,
Correct.
and you know, the sad part is, you know, like you have our President Obama. You represent Chicago, and you see what's going on, but you know what's going on. They're all a part of it. You know what I mean? They want this property to get so like we said just to check it out. We looked at properties out there, and we were seeing like 5-room houses for like
$20,000,
$10,000, $15,000, $20,000, like.
You look at Detroit. Look at how they're buying up Detroit. What y'all looking at?
Oh,
Everybody start looking around. Should I run?
no.
You know how black people and people start looking around. I get low.
Yo, Mila she rolled her chair back. I was wondering if that was our guest, but that isn't. But we're definitely gonna touch base on that. Six just gave me the finger. Shout out to 50 for eating the money sandwich a few days after filing for bankruptcy. He also lost that $5 million to that young lady that he for posting that video. I don't. You know what? I like power and everything. Mila, please.
Oh gosh.
Thank you. I like power and everything. 50.
Can I tell you
He's
why
like
50
a friend
is
of
an
me.
idiot?
He's a friend of me of mine. I kid you not.
Because 50 filed for bankruptcy, right? Which, you know, everybody knows. Filing for bankruptcy, especially as a corporation, does not mean that you're broke. You know, you're a fool if you think 50 doesn't.
And Trump does it all the time.
Right. 50 knows that you're a fool if you think that 50 is broke. 50 did not allow. His ego got so much to him that he has to go on social media doing dumb shit, mocking the fact that he went bankrupt. And the only reason he filed Chapter 11 is to get out of paying the punitive portion of that lawsuit that he lost against that woman. Guess what? They said you still got to pay it.
Dude, you still got to pay it.
Still got to pay it.
So you could be next to the Fiat or whatever that zip car is.
Right.
With the
hashtag
trunk filled.
FN vodka. Hashtag SMS audio. Hashtag you gonna pay that bread.
Listen, pay that bread. And 50, like, stop. You just way too grown.
The crime. You did the crime, do the time.
Yo,
but I mean, like,
but it doesn't stop there. He's been doing this for Adine. That's just the part that is the real kick in the throat.
What makes it funny to me is that, okay, so you filed the bankruptcy. Everybody who knows anything looked at you like, all right, nigga, that's some bitch ass shit. You couldn't just leave it there. You had to go on social media like, yup, I'm broke.
His ego.
Now you look like a big dummy because you're still gonna have to pay it.
Still gotta pay that. Pay that money.
Means nothing.
But it seems like anybody that 50 Cent had some type of was in cahoots with, they met their demise. What about Carmen? Didn't she write a book?
Oh my gosh! Did you hear about Carmen now? Carmen apparently is broken.
Yeah, couch hopping.
Whew. I just don't. How you didn't have a job, son?
Her job
checks was coming in crazy.
Well, now.
How you don't do nothing?
Yeah,
How you don't do nothing for 18 years?
Listen.
How you don't do?
Mila, I'm not trying to be funny.
When she turned 13, wasn't she like, all right, maybe I should figure something out now. Maybe I should put something aside, or maybe I should, go to school for real estate or something.
I think she thought, because some kids get the child support into the early 20s to 21.
But that's if they go to college.
What you gonna do after that? What you gonna do? I don't understand how you.
No, you want to know? No. I got the reason. I got the reason. Mila, I got the reason. She was like, nah, next year I'm gonna do it. Next year came, next year I'm gonna do it.
Listen,
and all those years just slipped right through her fingers, and now the money tree, Nas.
If you getting $20,000 a month child support,
oh my God, that's how much she was getting.
That's what Six just said.
It was crazy. Remember, Nas was on in the
that
news
was
about
with
it.
Khalees, not with
that
her.
Was her. All I know
Khalees is the one that was getting banked. But sidebar, Rick Ross talking about child support. He pays his child's mother $1,900 a month. That's not funny. I heard he owns like 50 chicken spots.
With a stupid face like
But he doesn't now. Now she's asking for like 23 at least, and he doesn't want to give that up. 23.
How the hell you fighting that?
$2,300 a month.
Yo, do you remember that song of Rick Ross's that starts?
Which one?
Your checking account balance is $93 million.
No, I don't.
I'm like, first of all, Rick Ross, why you got $93 million in your checking account, nigga?
I know, I invested.
In your checking, my dude?
hear that,
You got
Playboy.
$93 million in your checking, but you pay $1,900 a month child support
For your child.
You need to be ashamed of
dickball.
yourself. You need
Shame
to be
on him.
ashamed. Not that I believe that Rick Ross has $93 million.
I don't believe so neither,
That's
and
not
neither
the
does DMX. You know he's back in jail for child support.
Did
What is this? Tis the week, the season for child support.
Well,
Whoa.
DMS is a crackhead,
So it's a,
you know, it's how
I
much
feel
do you-
bad. Mila, do you know he'll beat you up?
Yes, I do, and I don't care. 'Cause listen, I keep the
She said yes.
I keep the taser on me.
I
keep
know
the
that's
mace
damn
on
right.
me. It's
and
not a
I got
game.
them hands. Not that you're
And-
gonna go
and-
head up. You're not gonna go head up with DMX.
But I do.
Look, if it's you
I
and
do
I
profess-
together, we can go head up with him
I
and
do
tase his
possess
ass.
the skill of fisticuffs. I do possess the skill of fisticuffs.
Say that shit 3 times fast. I tried to repeat it, but my tongue wouldn't allow me.
I'm just saying. But in addition, I keep the grease lightning on me.
I know the
Come for the goddess.
Yo, I hear that, Mila. That's why I mess with her. Yo, can someone tell Future to have a several seats?
Bruh, why is Future out here acting
You
like
mad?
a whole
You mad or nah? You mad or
entire
nah?
bitch?
Is that how they say it? You mad or nah?
You mad or not?
You mad or
Or
nah?
like the little girl on Vine. You seem mad. You
Oh.
mad? Why you mad?
That's what I like that one a little bit better. Future don't have a freaking thing of seats. Madonna, did you see her 2 little African babies,
Like
adopted
babies
babies,
rubbing her
rubbing
feet?
I mean, I don't have a problem with that because I have my babies rub my feet all
I
day
don't know,
long.
that
They
looks
walk
like
on my
slavery
back.
to
They
me.
put lotion on my legs.
That looks like house niggas, boy.
I'm saying
For
she
real.
got.
They had
They
a
did it in
smile.
slavery days. They had them straight from like around that same age, getting in there, rubbing master white feet,
Where
doing
her
the
white
dishes.
kids at? She got some white kids.
They-
A
the
Spanish
white
one,
kids
Lord
was
ass.
They
lined
were
up.
off in
They
boarding
were
school
waiting to
while
get
the
their
rest
feet
stayed
rubbed
home
next.
to do the slave work.
Yeah.
Yo, it been fucking Madonna.
Yo.
It been fucking Madonna.
Mila, 6. I realize that I am an asshole parent. I'm 5. I mess with Mila. I'm a
parent.
asshole
Dot
parent.
Tumblr.com.
And you want to know why I'm an asshole parent?
Why?
Because I made Chatty Waddy use the bathroom before going to bed, and he hates that.
Oh no!
He tells
what
me
a
that
horrible person
it's
you
hor-
are.
I'm a horrible person.
How dare you make him use the bathroom before
I'm
going
an
to bed?
asshole parent. You guys need to check it out. Mila
I'm an
put it on her
asshole
page.
auntie.
Are you? What did you do?
I changed her diaper when she was poopy,
How dare you?
and she was watching Daniel Tiger. I know.
How dare you?
I am a
You're
wretch.
An asshole aunt.
I am a swine.
Indeed, you are. You are.
Asshole parents. It's fantastic. It's a Tumblr with children wailing and crying like
Crying their little
idiots,
faces off.
flinging themselves to the ground because of the things that their parents have done to them. Things like take them to Disney World.
That one was fun. What about? I'm an asshole parent because I didn't allow my son to run around with the pen in his mouth.
It's really
Dude.
great. It's hysterical.
It's definitely
As
funny.
a parent, as a person who is around children, check it out. You'll love it.
And I'm sure that's going to grow because I'm certain there are many, many more asshole parents out there. Now onto the segment in which I have coined Roxanne's rant. I like to blow off a little steam. I have no other outlet. Mila be over there singing and being the asshole aunt. Six, what you be doing? Six be
Six
looking
be over there
around.
yelling at black people.
Oh, yeah, that too. I just want to make this real fast, real quick, because our guest is here. It is summertime. Men, please stop gawking. Stop gawking. I mean, everybody looks good. The women look good. The men look good. But the other day I was on the train. This guy, I had peep-toe shoes on. I had a long maxi dress on. This dude was leaning on the door and didn't realize that the door was about to open because he kept on staring at me from under my chest and down. And fell through the fucking doors.
Good for him.
Yo, Mila, that's word to my kids. He fell through the doors. But I'm like, yo, but I had to walk out the doors because, I'm like, I'm not going to walk towards him because I have to walk across the car because, I have to get out the damn train. And as I'm walking out and he's so goo-goo for gaga and gaga for goo-goo, the doors
you
open.
are
He
fine,
fell.
Roxy. You fine.
I'm a humble chick. You know what I'm saying? I just want to wear my tight shit. I want to show my camel toe when I'm ready. I don't want nobody to say shit to me. Don't ask me why you come out the house like that if you don't want nobody to talk to you. Listen, like I tell everybody, before I left the crib, the mirror was like, yo, you the baddest bitch. I don't need y'all dudes.
Hey.
And my guy told me I was great too. And Mila, she
You
be putting
fine,
a
baby
battery in my back every now and then.
Meow.
But everybody else, Leave me the fuck alone.
Tell
now, we now have to get to the Ask Roxy portion of the show. During this segment, one of our listeners or viewers will write in and ask for some advice. For all advice questions, please email me at info@roxanneroxanne.rock. And remember, do as I say, not as I do. Mila, what you got for us?
Our listener says, Roxy, I'm writing you because I know you know how to deal with this sort of thing. Friends at work tell me that the office backstabber has targeted me. I have not asked for details because there's nothing I can do anyway. My boss enables this mischief by sending me condemning emails whenever the backstabber complains about me. It's true that I am not a good fit for this job and I am searching for another one. Do you have any tools or techniques for dealing with this situation? I am meditating and seeing a therapist, but still unable to sleep at night. This is not the first time that a backstabber has condemned me and cozied up to the boss. HR cannot help because I have no proof.
I would like to thank you for writing in, and I feel so bad. And let me tell you, that's one thing. Don't lose no sleep over no bitch. Don't do it. Always tell yourself, hey, I can think about this tomorrow. You in the hot seat. You between us. How you doing? Cousin, how you doing? Ooh, guess who's in the building? Okay, so let me go back to what I was saying. First of all, I feel bad for you, but I have to keep it super real. Your boss don't like you. Whenever the boss start co-signing all the little fuckery that other people are saying, it's because they don't like you. What I suggest to you, make sure all your I's are dotted, all your T's are crossed, and just do what you gotta do. But me, I would just definitely take note. I would still go to HR because you said you don't have any proof, but if you see them keep on coming back to you over something that someone else said, y'all want to drink? Y'all want to drink? Y'all good? Got some Kettle One. I know it might be a little too, it ain't early, but anyhow, go to your HR department. But see me, y'all know me, people in my office, they don't like me, and they be trying to come for your girl. They be trying to come for me all the time, Ricky Blaze, at my job, but it's all good. But I'm going to say this, do as I say, not as I do, but if you choose to, it's fine. Get a shitty pamper and rub doodle on their desk. Yo, fuck them. You know what I'm saying?
The person did not ask you how to lose their job.
No, you don't get caught, and you move in silence and violence. You don't let nobody know what you're doing. Nah, for real. Do like little stuff. Yo, okay. Write an anonymous letter. I'm not going to tell you any of my things in the past, but write an anonymous letter. You know what I'm saying? Let them know that you know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Let them know that you're going to tell your wife that they cheating and they be in the office doing all type of stupidness. You know what I'm saying? Just little shicey stuff. But I'm just saying, do it as I say, not as I do.
You know what I did once? I went, this when I was in the army and whatnot, and they told me to make coffee. I was like, yo, I ain't no fucking coffee maker, right? So I was just like, yo. So in the bathroom, one of the toilets was fucked up. Somebody shat and it didn't flush. Yo, I scooped that water out and I filled the coffee shit up with it, and I made the coffee with that shitty water. And they
fuck you.
And everybody got sick.
Let me tell you something.
They never asked me to make coffee again.
Is it my turn to give advice now?
Certainly.
Are you two done?
Don't listen to any of us.
Please, listener, do not do any of that shit that Six and Roxanne just said. You're gonna go to jail. First of all, we on the radio.
Silence and violence.
Listen,
and don't let nobody listen to the Ask Roxy portion of the show. How about that?
You keep doing your job to the best of your ability. Every time you get a complaint, you have to write it down. You start taking notes for everything. Every time that person look at you, says anything out the way to you. Every time the boss sends you an email complaining to what led to it, you keep notes. That's what you're going to take to human resources. You look for a job. You spend half your time working, the other half on LinkedIn.
And
sending them resumes out.
Also, once you've done what Mila said, make sure that if they try to do anything in regards like a rebuttal or just some shiesty shit, you hit them up on charges for retaliation.
No, that's what I was getting to.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because you keep all the emails, you save all the emails, you take all the meticulous notes. That way, when they try to get rid of you, you threaten them with a lawsuit. Boom, right there. In the meantime,
get some shitty pamper.
Don't get a shitty pamper. I would say have a conversation. First of all, get the details of the backstabber. Get the details. You
hire a crackhead. Knock her front teeth out.
It's something you can do. Get the details. Knowledge is power. I would step to the person behind the scenes and be like, check this out. I got a cousin. Her name is Poochie. She'll knock you out for 3 packs of Remy. Like,
I know that. For the hit Remy here.
for the three packs of Malaysian, I need you to fuck up out of here.
All right, sis.
That's what I would do.
Okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
so here we are.
Well, okay, so there was Mila said, not as me and Six and I said, this portion of the show I have coined as During this segment, I like to talk about things I have found most interesting. I do not discriminate, so some of the topics can occur anywhere around the world. I'm worldly. You can also view all of Roxanne topics in its entirety on my Facebook page, Roxanne Roxanne. A Scottish family saved up their money to vacation in Abu Dhabi. I can never say that word. The family was en route to traveling to Maldives when their 14-year-old daughter, Grace Wayne, was stopped as they attempted to board their connecting flight. No, Grace did not look like a drug-carrying mule or a terrorist. No, she did not. But she was stopped due to sickly, pale skin. The flight staff stated that the 14-year-old appeared unwell and made the decision that she wasn't fit to fly. The Wayne family explained to the flight crew that her daughter is Scottish with red hair and a reddish-colored hair and pale skin. The staff wasn't convinced and demanded that Grace be seen by a flight doctor and come back with a letter of clearance. You can fill in whenever you feel like it. So
she got
was
racially
stopped.
discriminated for being too white, basically. Good for her.
those are
for
the
her.
breaks.
Some people get put on the no-fly list for being too sandy colored.
Yo, I went to Jamaica
That's
like
true.
maybe
Just to
twice
see
in
what
one
it's
year.
like.
They was looking at my platform shoes.
Let me tell you something.
Looking at my platform shoes as if I had some type of drugs or something inside there.
Roxy, every time I have ever been on a plane back from Holland, back from that whole area.
Yeah.
Because I'm the only woman in a group of men. They let the
They
men
think
come
that
through
you the
customs,
mule?
and I get my ass taken into the back room for an hour.
Gotcha.
Every single
For
time.
real?
Every single time.
Have you ever been probed?
Nah, they never probed me.
What
They
about
take
you,
me in the
Six?
back and they want to question me like damn Keystone Cop. So what's in the bag? Where you
Listen,
been?
do you ever
Are you
get
sure
nervous
nothing's
though?
in the bag? If you don't get the fuck out my face.
I had an open case, but you know, my lawyers, we was trying to beat the crime, the case, which I did. You know, I reigned victor, and I traveled like about 3 times that year, and each time they would. I remember one time I was with my friend who's a judge, and she was talking to me, and she just see me slip off, and I'm looking back like tears is raining. I'm all pathetic and whatnot, and she, you know, she stood or whatever. They had me in the back asking me like all the questions about the case, and even when the case was expunged, sealed, and closed, they didn't update their system. They were
Don't
still
try to
pulling
get
me
into
to the
Canada.
back.
Don't try to get
Canada?
into Canada. You can forget about it. You
Yeah.
got any problem. You get a traffic infraction. Canada be
They be on
like,
your
go
neck.
home.
See, I don't like shit like that. But anywho, Candace Peterson became a new member of the Greater Mount Moriah Primitive Baptist Church in Florida. Candace needed a new church and thought that this church home was ideal until she checked her mailbox. In the mailbox was a delinquency notice for the church asking her to make a $50 monthly contribution along with other payments that totaled $1,000. The letter also stated that if she wished to remain a member in good standing and voted on church matter and be able to vote on church matters, she needs to pay the money as well as make sure that her child pays $5 monthly. Plus, the child was also
The kid
imposed
gotta pay
a $30 annual fee. So not only the $5 a month, they was trying to tack on the annual fee of $30.
How kids got a tithe? They ain't got no income.
Yo, the kids. You
I
know
don't
when
know.
your grandmother used to give you
My
$1 to go
allowance?
put in the plate. You know, hey,
Everything about that.
Give
is
it
wrong.
up.
Turned down for what?
Can I do a Roxanity, please?
Sure.
Because I just saw this thing today.
Do that one. I'll scratch. Which one is this one?
Pro surfer and 3-time world champion Mick Fanning fought off a great white shark during the J-Bay Open final and somehow walked away with just a bit leash. Thankfully, he's okay. The competition has been suspended, and this is certainly one of the craziest scenes
He
to
fought a
play
shark?
out during a live sports broadcast.
it's
If you
live on
Google
TV, him
you
fighting
see
the
this
shark?
man, this surfer, during the
was tussling with the
competition,
shark.
and then the great white rolls up, and he starts fighting and thrashing. He goes under.
That nigga was not
and
trying
then
to go
the
out like
camera-
Willie Lump
the
Lump.
camera pans out in case he was about to start being seeing blood. And you just hear the commentators like, it looks like,
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Who
I'm
shot
sorry
you?
to laugh, but your man got attacked by a great white shark.
Well, he lived to tell a story, so that's a good thing.
Yeah,
but
bless
Donald
him.
Trump might not live to tell his story because El Chapo is going to kick his ass. First of all, Donald Trump decided he was going to threaten to kill El Chapo, a freaking Mexican cartel's ass. And you know, he escaped from jail, and they said that he tweeted back in Spanish like, "Yo, you white cracker."
Like, I'll whip your ass, whitey.
Oh,
Can we just, can we just
whitey.
can I just get the gunshots for El Chapo's tunnel?
I didn't see it, but I heard about
with the motorbike,
Bruh, El
kitchens
Chapo's
and
tunnel is
bathrooms.
more tricked out than my house.
Okay, but not to mention, dude had gas stations along the way in a tunnel.
They dug
How
up
gangster is that?
to his cell. They dug all the way right up to his cell. How do you?
That sounds
that's
like
something
money.
Out of a fucking movie.
Sophisticated
money.
ventilation systems,
Dude,
Yo,
bathroom systems.
El Chapo.
Viva El Chapo.
I don't want to say I want to be on your payroll, but can I just get some sponsor?
Man, El Chapo could stay away from me. I don't want no parts of El Chapo.
Nope. He might El Capo. El Chapo. El Chop
El
your ass.
Chapo your ass.
But guess what? Oops. Did I just hit the star? Whew. Precious cargo. Precious cargo. Y'all know what time it is, right? 6, are you proud of me?
Round and round they go.
He side-eyed me.
He gave you the thumbs up and a side eye at the same time.
Round and round they go.
Yes, sir. You are now listening to Roxanne's Roundtable, a little R&R. Today's topic is Blaze Up. And again, our guest is reggae superstar, songwriter, and producer, Ricky Blaze. Thank you for joining us today. Ricky Blaze, what's good? Ricky, you're so... Oh, God, I'm super excited. We got a lot of people tuning in, looking out for you. Yo, you got to tell me a little bit of background information about, like, such as where you're from and how did you get your start?
Brooklyn, New York.
Are you in
Born
Brooklyn
in
too?
Brooklyn, yeah.
I knew that. I was just acting like I'm surprised. Brooklyn, so but your family's from Jamaica,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
What part of Jamaica?
Caribbean background. They're from Kingston, a spot called a road called Greenwich Road.
Okay.
In, Kingston, Spanish.
So you were born here?
Yeah, I was born here.
So you're first generation like me?
Yeah, man.
Can I get a high five?
Yeah, of course.
Ram! Yo, how old were you when you first realized you had an interest in music?
I started off as a DJ. In
Really?
Clubs, like, yeah,
Like in Flatbush, did you
yeah.
extend
From
out of
like
Brooklyn
the
at
age
all?
of 10. Yeah.
10?
DJing at the club at 10?
I
was
wasn't.
dubbing.
I was learning. I was learning at 10, and then I finally had an idea how to DJ at like 12. And then I started.
2 years later, he was virtuous.
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
I spent my summers, man, just like, when everybody was on the block playing, I was learning how to DJ.
That's what's up, because obviously you had a passion for that.
Yeah. So, after I started playing at family, get-togethers.
They'd be like, yo, Ricky, go and go play it.
Yeah.
They would have him on the set.
Exactly. And
Like, we ain't hiring nobody, we got you.
I would play. I'll do my thing. And then, after a while, I started playing in older clubs with like older people. And I had to play a different selection of music.
Yeah.
Like
Would you say like
disco.
West Indian people? Like,
Yeah.
Nah, their music is
Yeah.
totally different though. They
So,
be
like-
having all that.
They like different stuff. They like
You gotta
you
play
know,
some country. Did you
yeah.
have to play country music? Because
Some
why
country,
Jamaican
some
people
Leon
like country
Rimes
music so
and
much?
some Madonna and some
Okay,
other
that's
stuff.
not too horrible, I guess.
Leon Rhymes.
That was pretty
That's a
terrible.
whole what? Yeah, that's all my family they used to listen to is like.
Somebody
Can
told
I
me.
say, I'm not, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Six. West Indian people listen to so much pop and country music that Black Americans don't listen to.
That's true.
Somebody told me
That's
because down in the Caribbean, you get movies late, so you get a whole bunch of westerns, and they wouldn't get the stuff that we get. So now this old man said, so he said he grew up. All he did was watch westerns. He go to the movie theater while we be watching Terminator and was getting Rambo. They'd be getting westerns.
Wow. I did go to Jamaica one year, and my grandmother and them, they took me to see some movie with Kenny Rogers. This was like in the late 80s. And I'm like, yo, I don't even want to see this bullshit. But one on the road again, one of them songs, whatever he made that stupid ass. It's not stupid, but then he made that soundtrack too. But I do like Kenny Rogers though, if that's to any of them. So who are some of your who inspired you? So you just to fast rewind just a little bit. You said that you started DJing technically at 12. You started doing older clubs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But who did you look at and like who inspired you?
Who inspired me?
Yeah, like what
to-
artists?
I mean, like my thing wasn't. It didn't start off as an artist.
Gotcha.
Like the artistry came in after, but like it all started with the production. I
Gotcha.
started producing and making beats, and I was.
How old are you now?
Yeah, yo, you mad young.
Uh-oh,
You know what I'm
watch out,
saying?
Cougar alert.
Ow!
Cougar alert.
Cougar!
You right over there?
Cougar sandwich.
Glad you got your backup here with you.
I'm scared of them. Yo, for real. How old are you, Ricky Blaze? Do you mind sharing?
I'm 26.
Liar.
I'm 26.
I lie.
I'm 26. I'm next serious. Why I don't
Why-
believe me?
You
That's
a baby.
legal. No.
Listen, for real, you a baby.
I'm just kidding.
So,
Yo,
yeah.
it amazes me because even at that ripe age, like to even come up with a song like "Hold You," not saying that you don't have thoughts in your mind about a special, did you have special someone or something like that. Not saying that, but like to just that's baby making music almost. Shit.
I mean,
What
I
inspired that song?
the Just You and I don't know, just having
The-
a perfect
no,
relationship.
Which one was it? The "Hold You" song.
It's, yeah, the song that I did
That's
on the
just-
Hold You beat. Yeah, Just You and
Gotcha,
I.
just you and I. I'm
Yeah, I
coming out.
mean,
My son loved that song.
it was just
He was in love.
You in love?
I mean, it wasn't me personally being in love. It was just, at the time I just felt like we just needed a song like that.
Gotcha.
Music was just missing that. It was just like a whole
That
bunch
component.
of like, sometimes, a lot of street stuff takes away from a lot of other feelings that people have. So like, sometimes, producers and artists forget to make music for
Catering.
Can you do me a
everybody.
favor and make 10 more of those right now? Because the streets need the love.
We need
Yeah,
that.
man.
And yes, we do. And like you said, listen, like sometimes I love gangster movies.
Mhm.
All that sappy. I
Yeah.
can't do it. That's just not my forte.
Yeah.
Maybe because
I
I think I'm
agree.
gully, but I don't know. But like, I always look at these people's lives, like a lot of like the Scarfaces, and everybody always had that family life.
Mhm.
They've always had that woman, even if they had their
Yeah.
little jump
Yeah,
off and
everybody
shit like
needs
that.
love.
Everybody needs love, and the fact is, the young son, they got
Youngsters
some
need
girl
love.
that got their nose wide the hell open as we speak, and I'm so appreciative that you're able to, convey and you got your street cred. You know what I'm saying? So that helps as well. What do you think about dancehall music today? Are you impressed?
It's a little different,
It is a lot of different.
because it's all about inspiration, I mean, back then when we had like the Buju Bantams and like a lot of the reggae that people grew up on,
Yeah.
it was times where people were inspired to make music, not off of other genres of music, but what was going on around them.
Right.
Yeah, I think everything today is more mashup sound.
Yeah,
Everything.
it's like everything. Everybody's trying to find another pop hit.
That's
You
what
know?
it is. So they're in
Yeah.
pursuit of that.
Yeah,
next
everybody
great
want
hit.
that big major record. Everybody wants that Shaggy or that thing. So everybody's mixing their sounds, but.
What are some, for people who don't know, what are some records that you've done over the past year? Some
do
big
tell.
dancehall records.
Batman Fall, Batman Pull Up. That was my
love
first
that
record I
song.
produced.
I was gonna ask you that.
Yeah, that was my first
That's one of
record.
my favorite
That's one of my
songs too.
favorite.
One of my favorite records.
Look, I don't know how to pull up, but don't let that song come on.
Let me tell you, I've seen that record come
I'm
on.
excited.
That was in 2000.
And at American parties, cause Chuck Chill Out,
Yeah.
that's my dude. He plays that joint
Shout out to Chill Out.
all the time.
Yeah.
Shout out DJ Chuck, chill out.
And he'll put that on, and it could be the most American room, and
About
they'll
to start
go
pull up.
crazy.
Yeah.
They'll go
Yeah.
crazy.
That was my first
Yeah.
record, man. At 17.
Oh, that's you. That's you. You're one
Look,
of
watch
them.
You put that record on, I still go crazy.
What are some other ones?
It's timeless.
What else? Did a
Definitely
couple
got
of Vibes
some
Cartel records. I did Get Gal Easy.
Whoa,
I love
that song.
I
my
looked at her.
shit.
That's
And-
Roxanne
and then-
Jam.
Yeah, that
then-
song is bananas.
she's trying to El Chapo World Boss. She said she's gonna dig a tunnel and get him free.
Free. Yo, I
World
touched this
boss.
But did he
mic
do
on my
it
lip
right?
like 5 times. I'm about to start fretting. But yo, Free
Some
Vibes
Clorox.
Cartel.
Did he
Yeah.
do it, Rox?
Did he do what?
Did Vibes Cartel do what he's in jail for?
No.
No?
No, absolutely
No, no, no.
not.
She
No.
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 You can't tell her nothing. You can't tell her
No.
nothing.
World boss.
World
But,
Boss, Free World Boss.
And then I did another record for him called Touch a Button.
When is that?
Me no fear that, no bull book, no
Oh,
bull you got.
God. That's the, yo.
Touch a Button.
Let me tell you, that was out not too long ago though.
Yeah, that came out in
Like 2 years ago?
2009.
That was. I'm
It
really,
started really popping off.
But what about over
2010.
here?
In New York? Yeah, it started popping off like in like 2010,
I like that
2011.
song too.
Wow.
What
Oh
else?
God.
And then you just
Are you able to write music for him in jail? Is he still producing music?
No, well,
How
I
does
mean,
that
he's
go?
still recording,
Yeah.
but like you know, he's
Not
selective on who he
What
works
you mean
with.
he's still recording?
Don't. This ain't America. You dig?
It's a little different.
I need somebody to explain to me how Vibes
Explain.
Cartel is
Explain yourself.
still
Yeah,
recording.
but I believe the proceeds go to the families.
Yeah, like all
Of
the
the
proceeds.
They
alleged-
got
victim.
studios in the jail?
They give him time.
yeah, they give
they
him-
R&R
I
him.
believe.
Oh my goodness.
Believe.
That's what R. Kelly needs to be in prison with work release.
Down,
To come out and make more
Shout
trap
out
in the
to R. Kelly.
closet.
He had a concert at Prudential. He needs to be in jail.
He needs to be in prison,
I can't say this.
recording records. I would listen to R. Kelly records if he was in jail making them. I would.
You would?
Yeah, that's
He gonna
the
be
only
talking
way.
about Tyrone
Oh,
digging his back piece
because-
out, but that's a
why?
whole different something. I don't
Because
know.
why what?
We're not gonna get into
No,
Kel's.
no, no.
Yeah,
We'll talk
let's
about that on Periscope later.
Okay.
But Omi, you produced, we did like a remix to Omi's song "Cheerleader."
Yeah.
Do you realize that song is like #1?
Yeah.
And not,
In the-
bitch, better have my money. Rihanna.
It beat
It
it
beat
it
everything.
out
It's
this
number
week.
one.
This week,
Wow.
Billboard
How you
feel
released
about
a
that?
statement saying that.
Yeah, I like that song.
Now Billboard did an
Well, I
article.
don't hear you.
Oh, am I
There you
here?
go. There you go.
Okay.
Billboard did an article and they were talking about dancehall, about to do like a major takeover because of that record. Now the whole world is focused on Jamaica again.
Oh
You
yes.
know, like it was the '70s when they was everybody, oh, what's coming out of Jamaica? They said
Or
"Hey,
the
what's happening
90s.
again.
What was that check like? Can I
This question.
can I just go to Soco's with you? Look at
Look at
Soco's.
his answer
Is
though.
that okay? Can we just go to Soco's? Well, why you laughing for?
Roxy is problem. That's what it is. Roxy is problem.
All right. Maybe you don't like that food. Rays. They got a Rays over there. It's Jamaican. Can you
Yeah.
go to Rays?
Rays?
Yeah.
Where's that?
It's on Myrtle in Brooklyn here.
Oh, it's a restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can
okay.
you
Yeah,
go to
sure.
Rays?
Sure.
Oh, but you got to pay for it though.
All right.
Because you're rich. Because you're rich now.
Give him
'cause
his
you're-
money. I just want you to have them
Money.
checks, yo. But that song is number one. It's beating out
That's really
everything,
awesome.
everything.
I mean, it just shows you sometimes, like, you never know what.
You never
what
know.
Might, like when I did that record, I didn't do it now. We did it like probably like a year.
Are you
half ago.
serious?
When we did that.
So you
we-
didn't just jump on the hype?
Nah,
Been
and
there, done
that
that.
record was out. That record was out, like probably like since 2010, right, Mark? When we went to Jamaica.
Omi cheerleader?
That record been out since like 2010.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
But it was because like he had ended up getting a situation in like 2013,
Yeah. And then,
which
you
what
know,
made the record.
Yeah.
Like with the help
That's
of
amazing.
marketing. But he's a great artist. Like away from that, like he has a lot of great songs and
Can we
like,
do a song together? I'm not very good at singing, but I'll do my best. You never know.
You never know.
People
You
they
never know.
they fucks with me. You know what I'm saying? You know,
can-
Mila.
I can help you
she's
write
a
it.
hip
I can
hop.
help you write it.
Listen, Mila. She's a hip hop soul singer as well. That's
Oh,
another one
dope.
that's
Yeah, yeah.
her. She's really the one that got the voice. I be living vicariously through her. She's on the scene for sure.
Okay.
What current projects are you working on
Um,
that you might want to share?
Major Lazer.
I was just gonna bring Major Lazer up.
Yeah.
It's so crazy that you said that.
You have Cranium. He's from Queens. He signed to Atlantic. He has a song called Nobody Has to Know.
Yes.
Santi Gold.
Ooh.
Now you
Chronic.
already did one big record for her.
Yes.
Desperate Youth.
Yes.
Six
Oh,
love
wow.
Santi Gold.
Yeah.
That was a big record. That was a big record overseas. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of overseas, what's the feedback like when you do go overseas and like the reggae circuit? How's that scene?
Oh, yo, it's great. I went to England the other day. Met with like
You
all
know,
the
a
top
lot of our
DJs
family
over
live
there.
out there too.
Yeah. I went to a lot of places. Birmingham. I was all over the place out there. Met with like Tim Westwood. All the
Have you
top
been to
DJs.
Australia yet?
No.
Mr. Easy said that he was in Australia.
No, not
I
yet.
need you to get out there. Yo, I need you to get out there.
Sometimes I hate traveling, man. 'Cause
Why?
The plane rides, man.
You were
They
on
don't be-
Tim Westwood?
Huh?
You were on Tim Westwood? We could
I was on his show.
Yeah, you were on Tim.
Yeah,
That's dope.
yeah,
That's
man.
dope.
So I
Shout
met
out
with
to
him. I met with some other DJs from One Extra. I was up there with what's the other DJ name? Top DJ from out there, and I went to a ton of the radio stations, the underground, because their setup is almost like how we have our setup out here in New York. Like they have a lot of underground radio stations, and you know the dance hall circuit is very like live, but like very underestimated. The police lock it down, so
Wow.
it's the same vibe, but like it's the same energy. Like when
That's
you're
what's
there,
up.
you feel like you're in Flatbush or like you're in Queens.
It
'cause,
feels like you're home.
Everybody like even white people talking Jamaican like.
So part of my ignorance, I know that you're a producer, really. You're
Yeah,
producing one of
yeah.
my favorite
like
dancehall songs
that's first,
in history.
like-
But you're an artist as well.
Yeah, somewhat.
Okay, so
somewhat,
So
You're so humble, Ricky. Chuck.
somewhat.
I want to hear your stuff.
I feel free.
Yeah, that's my two biggest songs. Just You and I feel.
Oh,
And Just
okay.
You and I
Gotcha,
is so
gotcha,
dope.
gotcha.
What inspired I Feel Free? Because let me tell you what comes to mind. First of all, the beat is fucking. God, I know I should tone down, but the beat is fucking bananas. First and
you.
foremost, the lyrics and just even the hook, the chorus per se. I'm not as I'm musically inclined, but declined, kind of. I did take the courses and all that great stuff. and I
Musically
do,
declined is
Yes,
funny.
but just hearing I Feel Free, a multitude of thoughts and emotions go through my mind. You know what I mean? Like even I need that song right now because I need to free myself of a certain hose. But Roxanne Shade. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. So I need this song later when I go to the crib before I have this meeting that I'm about to have. I'm gonna have to listen to that shit, or maybe before and after type thing. What came to mind when you first wrote that song?
I mean, again, like is another record where you never know what's gonna happen, but like exactly of what people feel about the record is what I wanted. Like at that time when I released this record, when I made this record, it was like 2008, and Ron Browse, shout out to Browse. That's my
Yes.
bro.
Oh God, Harlem. Is that Harlem?
Yeah, Ron
And
Browse.
Jim Jones and them, which
Yeah,
you've worked
no.
with them, of course, in the past.
Those are my bros.
Yeah.
This is pretty slept on. People don't.
Yeah,
They sleep
Ron-
on him?
Ron-
Yeah.
Browse is
Really, no.
hard.
That A-Rap money shit. Look.
Nah, not even that. Like
Not even
away
bigger than
from
that?
Those
like,
were distractions
Yeah,
from how
like-
dope
like
Browse
Browse-
actually
Jumping out the
was.
window was my joint.
not
though.
even that. Like
Even
Browse
more?
have records with like Big L and Nas. Like he did Ether.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
Produced
yeah.
Ether. Like that's why he called himself Ether Boy.
Ether boy.
But yeah, like he's a super
I
dope
didn't know that.
producer. But yeah, man. At the time he had just put out Pop Champagne, and I just was like, for a lot of people
that
that don't have the
Suspect
money
video.
to pay to buy champagne or to like thing, and
At
just
the bar.
people that just really want to just go out and just have a good time and just enjoy life with their friends. You
Yeah.
got people that just it's
Gotcha.
your birthday, so
Can
Go
you hear
get
me?
you some Andre.
yeah, you gotta spend no money to
I
do
know,
that.
Andre. At least do a little bit better. Come on. Shit ain't right. But yes, totally, and definitely it's a certain. That's a feel good song.
Feel good song, yeah, it is.
All right,
it is.
so I'll play it
Okay.
after the meeting later on this evening that I'm going to attend begrudgingly. So do you have any new music out right now? I know that you said you're working with a multitude of artists.
Yeah, I am. I have a label I'm developing.
Shout
Like
out.
really dope artists. I have this girl, Alexis Rose. That's a really
I think
dope
I heard
girl.
of Alexis Rose
Yeah.
before.
She has a song called Left Out currently.
You
She's
gotta let
doing
her
really
come on the
dope.
show.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And,
We support you, so whatever you're
Yeah.
doing, you need to come with your peoples.
And
By
DTF
all-
Radio, we used to cause like I did a house record called
Are you
Took
serious?
the Night. Shelly, hey. I don't
That
care.
song?
Yeah.
Mila, you heard that song before?
No, I'm sorry.
ever heard
Mila,
it?
I'm gonna play it in the car. I know
I'm
you heard it.
ignorant.
You're
Don't
not
hold it
ignorant.
against me.
House music?
Yeah.
Mila's earbeat to the
You know what
street.
it
Go
is?
play it in the car.
I'm thoroughly immersed in hip hop, like all kind of underground hip
Mila,
hop,
you
trap
heard that
music,
song.
You know, backpack music. That's like my thing. I don't really.
Yeah, you probably
Mila-
you heard the song.
Listen
Okay.
up.
Probably not your favorite, but yeah.
Mila, no, that song. I mean, I'm not saying that song was actually.
It was a
They
big
played
song.
it everywhere. Yeah, Mila, she's into twerking, so
Okay.
she needs her trap music.
Trap
Can you come
music.
out with some trap song for her to
Oh,
twerk to?
yeah, definitely.
Shit, then she can do the remix to the shit.
I'm interested. I just love music. You know, it's funny because I sing, you know, soul music, but I listen to Migos.
That's crazy.
But I love
Yo,
everything.
yo, and it's so crazy. A lot of soul artists do that.
And it's fine. You can have your preference and
Yeah.
write whatever the hell you feel like.
it's true.
What do you listen to? What's in your car right now? What's in the what they call that? This
Um,
iPod, this changer, whatever. I don't know what they
I
call
got
it.
it.
Dish changer
Is that wrong?
Well,
in the year of our Lord 2015.
This changer.
God damn. What's on rotation in your? I can't even
just
get it out.
records.
In the whip.
In your car.
Records I need to mix.
What you listen to?
I know that's right.
A
That's
whole bunch
real
of records that I
artist.
need to mix.
That's what you do.
A whole
'Cause you
bunch of
gotta-
records that I need to mix.
Because you
listen to
record
is my
it,
own stuff.
Because you
That's-
record it, right?
Yeah.
Then you do your edits, and then you do like little light tweaking, and you got to put it in the car. Listen to how it
Yeah.
sounds
Make
there,
sure.
and then you got to take it back. Like, all right, this is
Yeah.
what I got to do in the
Yep.
stew.
So that's what I gotta do. Like I have like 15 bounces of one record, and I got like 11 records to do that all with. So.
Are you still writing though at this
Oh
point?
yeah,
Still
I'm writing majority of it. Like just songwriting and producing is what.
Can you write
I'm
a
really
song
doing.
about Roxanne Roxanne? At least just a snippet.
I want to come
Like
to the
a-
studio with you and see what you do.
I'd like to do
Oh,
that as
it'll
well.
be
Is that an invitation?
It'll be very interesting.
Can we
Yeah.
bring some trees?
Yeah, of course, of course. Now we talking.
Clearly the liquor's not gonna do. Clearly the liquor's not gonna do. We need you
You
to
guys bring liquor for you. I'll just smoke. I'm good.
can mix.
Six.
I
Six.
can't-
You'll just smoke too, right?
Yeah, I do both.
Okay.
Listen, sidebar before we wrap it up. Let me tell you, like when I go to Jamaica and I blaze the trees, I know, like real talk. First of all, I got like a golf ball for 50 Jamaican dollars. You already
Yeah.
know what that's equivalent to.
We got a bag.
My kids get more. My kids get more allowance than that bag of trees.
Yeah.
Let's not get it twisted.
That's
and then
true.
we're really pulling. Okay. Anywho, but,
Wow,
but
that she just
Jamaica-
almost went on a tangent.
because I'm like reflecting
Slightly
here.
less than legal.
And I need to purchase my ticket so I can go to Marky's house.
Oh,
for Christmas.
Marky's house is. That's where I go. So like when we
Big
down
shout
there.
out to my cousin Marky. That's my cousin. You look
Yeah.
in the camera and say hello. You shy? We'll get your ass for later. Don't
Hi,
worry.
Marky.
Hey, Marky, what's your name?
Junior Vibes and Marky.
Wagwan Junior. You know we
Hi,
got another
Junior.
Junior in our family too. Juniors are popular for some reason,
Yeah,
right?
that's
But
fine.
I think I lost my train. But in Jamaica, that's the only place where I can be able to mix my two vices: Appleton rum and Sensei.
And some weed.
Can't do that out here. I'll be leaning because it's way too many
Oh,
chemicals.
yeah.
So, like how they be like, you know, I like the organic stuff. The organic stuff that's not tampered with.
Roxy, I like when you
Right.
point at the camera. You be like,
Oh, I'm sorry. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. I apologize.
crazy eyes.
I'll turn it down. But you've got to share your social media information, my love.
Oh yeah. My Instagram is at Ricky Blaze
You be
TV.
on there?
Somewhat. I mean, I'm not a
Yeah,
big
that's
fan
right.
of
Got-
Instagram, but I got Twitter, Ricky Blaze,
Yes.
and RickyBlaze.com, and all kind of other stuff.
What's you told you? RickyBlaze.com is your website.
Mhm.
Because I did check that out as well.
Yeah,
And
it goes to my label's website.
one last thing, what do you have to offer? Like, what advice do you have to offer to any of our future producers, songwriters, everything that you stand for to the youth, or to a lot of them are older than you too, that's still trying to get in the game. What do you have to offer to them?
I mean, just knowing your craft, man. Even now, even with the club records that I've came up with, and it has gone successful. Like I'm still learning, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like a lot of people don't give themselves room to learn. Especially when they achieve some type of success. They don't.
Yeah.
They get so caught up in the moment that they lose themselves, and then that's why you have one-hit wonders, and
they
we have people
plateau.
that you be
Yeah.
like, what the fuck happened to him? It's either when you say what the fuck happened to him, is either he doing something good, or it's something
Nice
bad,
smile.
or it's something bad. So
Yeah.
you know, I'm
Share your
trying to keep it
information
good.
one more time for me. Ram.
At Ricky Blaze TV, that's my Instagram. At Ricky Blaze Twitter, at Ricky Blaze Facebook, and RickyBlaze.com.
Ricky Blaze, you have to invite us, myself, Six Starborn, and Mila Chinko to the studio with you one day, please.
Well, hell yeah. And I'm working on a ton of stuff just to let you guys know, like, it's not just reggae, it's hip hop
Mark,
stuff.
you heard that?
Yeah, I mean, just think about it, like Santiago,
my eyes on you.
Chronix,
Ooh,
Jim
yes.
Jones,
For
like
Santiago,
whoever,
do you have
Webstar.
to travel abroad for that?
No, me and her usually we just work through email because it's better like that. And like a lot of times, everybody travels, and sometimes we link up in the studio and we put in work together.
Gotcha.
So,
I'm super excited. So can we shake on it?
Yeah, of
We're
course.
making this
Whenever
is
you're
our
ready.
official friend contract. that
Whenever
we
you're
get
ready.
to go up in the
Friend contract.
studio. Y'all see this? Roxanne
Whenever you're
TV.
ready.
You on YouTube?
Okay.
Y'all see this?
Y'all see this?
Alright, so we just made an official handshake that was like our signature, our penmanship, our Johnny Hancock. Mila, can you please share your information? Hip Hop Soul, Mila Machenko.
Soul.
Can you sing it? My name is. Come on, stop being shy.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, MELA, MACHINKO.
Look at my eyes when you say it.
Yeah.
Mila Machenko.
Just do it one time, Mila.
No,
before we wrap
I'm
it up.
sorry. What's yours, Roxy?
Next time, right, me?
Next time.
Yeah.
You'll hear her though. She's
Yeah, it's all
dope.
good.
Don't forget, you can catch Roxanne here every Sundays from 2 to 3. For all shows, you can view them on www.roxanneroxanne.ROCKS. Follow me on Twitter at Roxanne Rox ROX1 because I'm rock. Rocks. Yes, on Facebook at Roxanne Roxanne and on IG Roxanne NYC because I'm representing NYC. And for all inquiries and advice questions and sponsorships, please email me at info@roxanneroxanne.rocks ROCKS.
Yeah.
If you want to place an ad, hit us up. Okay. Thank you guys for listening. Be well. Six Starborn, please. Yes, because Mila drinks be having a nigga twisted. A ninja twisted.
Wow.
Six Starborn. Take us out of here.
Yeah.
Woo! East